Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. This is Laura with Stitching with Laura. How's everybody doing? I hope everybody is having a great weekend. Well, we have another unbagging today. So let's get to it. And let's see who this is from. I think I know. Get rid of it. Crazy bag. Take a look. Alright. This is from One Day Saving. It's a lovely little store. Sorry for Molly. But let's see what we have here. We got two things to open. We'll start with the Joy Sunday. This is a Joy Sunday kit and it's called Four Seasons. I just thought it was cute. It is just precious. It is 54 by 22 and it's 14 count. So it's not very wide this way. Comes in the lovely Joy Sunday bag. Lovely instructions on the back we all know about. Let's open it up and see what it looks like. That is, if I can get everything out all at once. Sometimes they're in there really tight. This doesn't look too bad. Let me put my bag up there. Alright. Isn't that cute? It seems like there's some back stitching in here. Just a bit. Molly, get down. Did you see somebody out there? So you have just the front page. You have a lovely little graph, which is nice and big. Seems to be on 4 sides. Shows you all your threads. There are 21 threads in this. It has full stitch, half stitch, French knot, and back stitch. Yeah, it's got all the things. But I just thought it was really cute. You got the snowman, and you got your fall stuff, and your summer stuff, and your spring stuff. Yeah, it's 254 by 993. It's like 900. No, not 900. No, it's not that big. Please. Let's get the beautiful colors out first. Comes with 2 needles. 21 colors. And this 21 is like a back stitching. But just let's lay down our white sheet so you can see the colors. Aren't those beautiful? Nice, bright, shiny colors. This is a partial. Although by the time you finish stitching this, you'll think it's a full coverage. But it's not. It's a partial. It's a partial. But look at the beautiful colors. I love that. Red. What color is that? Number 1 is 304. Yeah, it's not dark enough to be 221. Just beautiful colors. And then you have this big wad of colors because that's for all this outside part. The frame or the border. Just beautiful. Look at that color for autumn's colors. And bright springy colors and summer colors. There's only a couple greens in here. Guess it just kind of accents everything. But lovely. And they're all nice and long. Not too many of them because it's, like I said, not very big. Let's just fold that up nicely and lay it up there out of my way. Let's take a look at the canvas. As you can see, the canvas is all serged all the way around. And since this is a 14 count, it's a little smaller, which is nice. And it has a nice key that runs along the bottom. So it's not very big, but boy, that would take you a hot moment to stitch, wouldn't it? And there's all these little round things. See, those are all French knots. Wherever there's like a little round dot. There's some here and there. But it's just cute. The most work on this is going to be the outside of that border, because it's solid. Well, if I can get my chair so it won't fall down. Jeez. Yeah, I still haven't gotten that fixed. Let's not talk about it. Because, yeah, I'm not the construction person around here. It would be my daughter. Trying to brighten it up a bit. But nice, clear symbols. They all seem to be right on the mark. Nicely printed. Yeah. But I just thought it was a cute little whimsical kind of a piece. Yeah. Cute. Cute, cute, cute. I don't know what's going on that. That's weird. Huh. Because look, this is a sunflower. And that's a sunflower. But the back stitching is really going to make it look like a sunflower. Isn't that cool? Just so different than anything I've seen. Yeah, a lot of back stitching. Gotta love back stitching to love that pattern. Whew, wow. Guess I never thought about it. It reminds me of, oh God, I want to say Mary, is it Engelbright? Is that how you say that? Just her type of, I don't think that's exactly how you say that last name, but she used to do a lot of stuff in the 80s and 90s. You know what I mean. I don't think that's how you pronounce her name, though. All right. So yeah, that's a cute little pattern. Just whimsical. We'll have to save it for spring. Okay, let's see what's in this big old bag. And I will put a picture of this since it's not really a great picture. Let me get it out of the bag. It'll be a moment. I gotta figure out which way's up. Now that little one I just showed you, it was only $6.38, so that's not too bad. And this one was $12.40. Look at all those colors, guys. This one comes with a kit. You have a seam ripper, a bobbin, the needle threader, a poof ball with 5 needles. There's one hanging fire down here. And a thimble. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. I just thought this picture was gorgeous. Now you can't see, but there is a picture right here on the thing. I will put a picture in when we're done. It comes with a big sheet. And it is 40 by 55. And you know what? I didn't measure the other one. It's Joy Sunday, please. All right. So this one is another one of those that the key matches the canvas, which is nice. And this is big and easy to read. It's a 11 count. It does have instructions down here. It's all on one page. But yeah, this is a beautiful, beautiful picture. I'll have to show you the picture. It's great. It's awesome. So at least you can see this pattern. Looks a little bit confetti, but it has 38 colors. Let's see. So let's get those colors out and look. I can't hardly wait. Lots of autumn colors. I know I get this at the end of October, but I guess fall is still November. Let's see if I can pull it out without dropping anything. Let me just dump that on the floor. You have 310 that looks like it's been through a war. I guess it was just pushed around in the shipping. But my goodness, look at these colors. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Let me get me a white paper. So you have these two all by themselves. They're just all kind of, everybody's been moving around on the shipping. But nice tan brown, and I'm not sure what color that is. Of course, it's on the inside. It's always in the inside. It drives me crazy. 38 is 3866. I didn't know there was anything. This one's kind of got, as you can see it, it's got a yellow, well, hopefully you can see that it's got a yellow look to it. So there's one thing. Let's take a look at this big old wad up. Now they're all nice and long, before I forget to say that. But look at these colors. It just screams autumn and fall and all the leaves. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? It's a lovely color too. What is that? 35. 35 is 3853. Beautiful color. Must be part of the pumpkin. And I've never seen a card like this. They're so heavy, it's bending the card. Where it says full needle, full embroidery cross stitch. Never saw it say that before. Look at that burgundy. And then there's reds and oranges. And like an orangey, I don't know what you'd call that color. Looks like tetramycin. No, I'm just kidding. Do they still make tetramycin? It's kind of a crappy orange color. But this is much brighter. But just beautiful colors. Look at that olive green. Just sets everything off. And there's some more greens over here. Like a dark olive green. There's 1, 2, 3, 4 different shades of... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 different shades of green. But just lovely autumn colors. I love this mess right here. And nice and soft thread. And you have a big old hank of 310. Because it's going to go... Oops, hang on. Got to get everybody together. And folded. And folded. And folded. And folded. But look at those luscious, luscious colors. Just absolutely beautiful. Yeah, had to have this one. There was 2 kind of in the same category. Put that back up there. There's black, like a little bit on the bottom, little here and there, and then there's some like on this side. So there's not too much 310. Now, I don't know. Let me look. 310. There is a little bit of 939 in that as well. And I don't see any 823 in there, so. But 310 is the biggest. Yeah. Okay. Let's put this back up here. I'll go back and I will measure the Joy Sunday. Just so we can say we measured it. Let's open this up. I have to figure out. Okay. So the top is always where it's written in. It tells you how big it is and how many actual squares. So it's 148 by 213. Sorry, had to get it folded. So yeah, it's going to be a hot moment for this with 38 colors. Just absolutely beautiful. See, wherever there's yellow is that black. So it's mainly to this side. But there's some confetti parts. There's some other parts. You know, it just all depends on what you want to work with. You know, first. Holy cow. But it's nice and long and skinny. Let's see. It is... Crap. Hang on. I always start the wrong way and then I have to turn it over. So let's just skip a step. Okay, so it's close to 40. So it said it was 40. by, this is about 55 and a half. The actual picture is 34 or about 13 and a half across. And it's pretty close to 50 centimeters, which is, about 19 3/4. So it's not very big. It's a nice size. This is a lovely, it's not real stiff. It's not bad. We have had worse, believe me. So I think it'll break, and it's thinner, the material itself. I like that. That's what I like about these kits. I wish they'd just say, this is one of those kits, get that one, But, it's like finding a needle in a haystack, unless it says, actually, Joy Sunday or whatever. But this is a lovely kit. Oh, just absolutely beautiful. And like I said, for a 40 by 55, $12.40 is not bad. I think the prices are nice and comparable and just, really easy. And cheap enough that you can buy like Joy Sundays for less than $10, which that's what I've always liked about Joy Sunday, is that they cater to everyone. Yes, they have their big, huge things, and stuff like that, but yet it's still made for somebody that just wants to stitch a nice looking project or whatever. And there is nothing wrong with these kits. The thread is excellent. It's nice and soft. And it's not too soft, because I've had too soft of thread. It is, I've probably got 20 of these now that are no name brands that I really, really like. So this meets up to its size capacity of what it's supposed to be. But just lovely. And there's a little bit of confetti in here. But when I see confetti, I don't go there. I think the confetti adds to the dimension of the picture and makes it look shaded and dimensional. So that doesn't bother me at all. Oh, it might get a little frustrating, but I just try to do one thread of one color, especially if I'm working through here. Then I'll get another thread and hack out some more, that are, in the confetti parts, just to get it done. But as you can see, there's big areas here on this pumpkin, and then you've got shaded up in here. But I think this is going to be an absolutely gorgeous picture. Just absolutely gorgeous. Love it. Okay, let's go back to the Joy Sunday. Just 1 second. I mean, I know it's going to be on the mark, but, it is what it is. Okay, so this is supposed to be 54 inches. I mean, it's inches. Gosh, I hope not. 54 centimeters. And it's serged all the way around. While I'm still here, and yes, I'm doing it wrong again. So this one is, oh, just turn it over, please. I have my centimeters and inches on the same side. So it is 54 by, it's so skinny, 54 by 21 and a half. So it's like a half a centimeter off of what it said. You can see it's right down there, a little bit over. So it's like 8.5, the whole thing. 8.5, 8.5, 8.5. Oh, come on. Be nice. Let's play nice. If I can get a hold of it. 8.5 by little over 21. Yeah. And the actual picture is 18, which is 46 centimeters. And you do that line right there by 6 3/4, maybe a little over 6 3/4, just a bit. So it's a nice, cute little thing. Just cute. I love it. I love it. Get rid of this because it'll just fall off and be someplace else. All right, so let me put this away and put this up here. And I will be back in a few minutes and we'll start stitching. All right, I am back and we are going to start on the pumpkin picture. And as you can see, what came with the kit does not do it justice. It is a beautiful, beautiful picture. And I'm starting at the top right-hand side. Let's move it down a little bit. Hang on. And while I'm stitching, we can talk about One Day Saving. It is a nice store. Very lovely. It has lots and lots of stuff. As far as cross-stitching, they have cross-stitching, both regular and counted. They have diamond painting. And they also have paint by number. But even though, and they also have custom, before I forget to say that. They have a big variety of those categories. That's what I love about it. They also have paper quilling. So if you're into that, I can't say that I ever got into that. It just didn't appeal to me. Too many small things and paper. I don't have a light hand. That's why I stitch. I don't have that delicate touch to do that paperwork. But they also have diamond painting and cross-stitch tools. They have like 177 different products in their tool section for diamond painting. And they have almost 100, whoops, went to the wrong hole. 150 different products for cross-stitch. Now, they have their also diamond painting crafting tools. Not crafting tools. Crafts. Diamond painting crafts and cross-stitch crafts, which is nice. And one thing when I was going through there that I noticed they had the little, have you seen the lipstick pin cushions? They look like a tube of lipstick, and you open it up and it has a pin cushion and a place to put your needles. I thought that was just so cool. Yeah, and they're, they have beautiful outside covers on them. So we're going to have to get some of those because those are just too cool. They'd be nice to fit, like if you were going to take it on a little trip, you could put it all in there and you'd have all your needles all closed up and not running around in your bag. Because usually if I go someplace and I take my bag and my stitching, it's just in the bag. But I usually only have one needle. I don't know why. I have great faith that I'm never going to lose that, right? That doesn't happen. It has. It has happened that I have lost needles. You'd think I'd put like an extra one there. I have to have a drink. Let's see. But in their store, they have like all the cross-stitch craft things, like I don't know that they had beaded. I didn't see beaded. But just regular cross-stitch kits, you know, like your bookmarks and your pillows and your, what do I want to say? The banner things that I did. You know, I'm not that I'm averse to that little banner thing, but my problem would come in getting it all put together to look like a banner. You know what I mean? It might take a little more skill than I think I've got. What are you doing over there, Molly? She's mad at me because I won't let her get up on top of the couch. So she pulled off the blanket that lays on the top of the couch. Oh, here it goes. It's all gone. And when I called her name, she didn't even look at me because she's pissed off that I won't let her get up there. I can't imagine she's cold. Today it's like 60-some degrees. So yeah, they have a wide variety of things to do. And I love that part. And right now I don't know if this is like all the time, but they have, for orders over $50, you get free shipping, and you can go back in their, like their home, on their homepage, and click on the icon where it's talking about this. The orders over $50, you get free shipping, and if you click on that thing, it'll let you pick out 2 more products, or 2 more kits, 2 more anything, and you'll get it for free. So I thought that was pretty cool. So you can get whatever you can get for $50, and then you can get 2 more items free. So I thought that was pretty awesome. Pretty awesome. And a lot of these stores are having specials because of Halloween, or they're having specials for fall. So be aware of that. But I think that's a good deal, and their prices are not that expensive. Like I said, that Joy Sunday was like less than $7. It was $6.38, and they have a lot of products on sale. So, and they have a lot of new arrivals. They even have the stockings. This is new this year. I have yet to see these cross-stitch stockings, so it must be something new this year. But everybody seems to be getting them, you know, or having them available in the store. I like that part. Just love it. This is stitching up quite nicely. Like I said, I like the fact that this is not real stiff. You know, it's got some bend to it. You don't have to fight it or crunch it to just work on it. And the thinner the canvas, I think, the better. Some of that canvas is just like, it's been starched for 20 times, you know. So we all know about that. And it doesn't cut into your hand because it's nice and serged all the way around the edge. They went the extra mile on that. And you can see the key. It's not hard to read at all. It's just nicely printed. Oh, the numbers, you know, of the thread number might, like down here on the side, because of the stitching, might be a little hard to read, but you've got that. Here, I'll show you. Got this nice chart here, and it's all printed nice and plain with the colors of the thread. So this all matches this. So you don't have to go look for a different symbol and where you're at. It's just easy to read. I just love it. And it's on that shiny, shiny paper. Yeah. But you can see all of it. It's all printed very nicely. Very nicely. And this one's a nice big one. So it has the actual grid. You can see some of the smaller kits. Sorry. Yeah, they're really hard to read. But on these a little bit bigger ones, and this one's oh gosh, where is it? 40 by 55. So that's a nice size. It's not too big. You know, you don't get too carried away. I like that. But yet it's not too small that you can't hardly see what you're doing. I hate that. But my eyesight's not as good as the rest of the world. So this must have been made by the same company that made the lady and the lanterns, because this is easy peasy to stitch on. You don't have to fight the canvas. I like that. But the thread's laying down real nice. I like that part too. So tomorrow is Halloween. Woo! I'm sure the kids will be glad to get this over with. And I got this just in time for autumn, so I'll just probably keep stitching on it since it's so easy to stitch on. I like that part. It's going to be a little hairy once you get down here, but we'll just take it one color at a time. Don't get too carried away. Just focus on where you're at and what you're stitching on. And that's the only way I get through it. And some of the, like, you've got different, you've got a dot, you've got like a half triangle, you've got, what do you call it, arrows going in one direction in one color, then an arrow going in that direction with a different color. So I try to do those. Now, granted, right now I'm not practicing what I'm preaching. I'm using this for an example to show you the stitching. But I would go through and do all these weird little symbols first, because they're much easier to see when there's nothing surrounding them. Of course, granted, you know, as you stitch, you're going to surround it with other colors. But they're just easier to get out of the way in the beginning. But that's just my opinion. So, yeah. This is a nice little store. It's concise, but yet it has lots of variety in diamond painting or in cross stitch, whatever you're into, you know. And if you're into that paper quilling, you just go for it, because you can have my share. It doesn't even... See, I never even liked the paper towel stuff, you know, that we did in art, where, or like decoupage. Oh, no. I did not like working with stinky lacquer and then having to sand it all down. You just smelled like that lacquer all the time. Never appealed to me. But, so I just never got into the paper part of it. I'd more rather do stitching or painting on actual canvas, that kind of thing. But paper arts just never did it for me. But, you know, some people are really, really good at it. My aunt, I remember a long time ago, God, it's been 30 years or more, she sent me I think it was a Christmas card that she had made with, and using the paper quilling. See, my aunts are like, about 15 years older than I am. So they were into doing crafts when their kids were little and stuff. But, yep, not my bag of tricks. But that's okay. Not everything suits everybody. So you just pick what you like and just do it. In fact, I didn't even think that they still sold stuff to do paper quilling. But see, I didn't do scrapbooking either, so I wouldn't known about those pages. Not pages, papers. You know, it wasn't something I was looking for. It's okay. We like stitching and diamond painting. Beyond that, just keep moving. Because we have enough in each category to last us a lifetime. But that's okay. Not that I don't like new patterns, and I loved... There's some beautiful Christmas cross-stitch and diamond painting stuff. Just beautiful. And they have a whole section on Christmas stuff. Oh man, yesterday being out in the wind, and everything flying around, just gets to me. But I do like to just sit down and stitch, and the world just seems to go away. I can stitch, or I can work on my knitting. I always have to have some kind of a project going on. Well, we got a few projects going on now, but that's okay. We can get more. We love projects. And I just love the beauty of these kits, and that everything is there. You know, and if you wanted to start this and you've never done this before, these are perfect. Everything's laid out for you. All you got to do is follow the little symbols. That's it. It takes the pressure off of having to go find the thread and having to go find the material and reading the pattern. Yeah. Every once in a while, I do like to do my counted cross stitch. I love it, and I love the end result. So, but when I don't want to have to think real hard, these are perfect to just pick up and do some stitching, and you feel satisfied. Somebody's already done all the hard work for you. I think that's what drew me to pre-stamp cross stitch. They're just awesome. And you don't have to get anything this intense, you know, with all these colors, and just get something small and start with it. See if you like it. If you don't like it, no foul. Do something else, you know, or try something else. But for me, this is just perfect. Especially with my old brain. You know, I don't have to think too much. Just follow what I'm doing. But I think it's great for older people. I think it's great for young people who want to start something like this and want to learn how to stitch. You know, you're doing your thing. And there's no stitchy police. Just do it how you feel that you can do it. And there's nobody rushing you to finish it. There's no deadline. It's not a race. For me, it's what I get out of the feeling of stitching. It covers something and it looks nice, and that's how it always gotten me like that. Well, this was a good color. It just kind of keeps moving right down the page. I'll have to go back, though, and get the part on the top, but hey. Very easy to stitch. And you haven't invested a fortune in thread and materials and what you're doing. To see if it's something that you like and it makes you feel good. And I'll go back over here. Let's see. But I like that idea of 2 free gifts, because you could get your Christmas shopping done. Buy something that maybe, your grandkids or your kids like, or you want them to get into diamond painting. Diamond painting is great for dexterity tools and motor skills, and it teaches them patience. Well, so does stitching, but stitching is a little more complicated thing to pick up unless they're really inclined. But diamond painting, anybody can do diamond painting. I'm convinced. But it helps younger kids to place things in a certain area and know that they have a certain number that they have to use, for that. And they learn their colors, they learn their numbers. It's a great teaching tool. It's awesome. I always said it was like 5 seconds to learn how to diamond paint and a lifetime to master. Oops. We're going up over here now, I guess. But as you can see, it's very simple to work on. It's not poking my hand. I did get one of the needles out of the bag. There's none. I was looking. Sometimes they have 2 extra needles every once in a while on the edges of the canvas. For what reason, I have no idea. They think you need that many needles to stitch with, but we just put them in our little thing and we save them, and if for any reason we lose a needle, we got plenty of leftovers. Plenty of leftovers. All right. Whoa, sorry, my bad. This chair, it's got the part that makes it swivel. The thing, it sticks out like on 4 sides. Holy cow. It's always running into this table when I try to move it up. These are nice long areas to stitch in where you don't have to change so much. And there's no back stitching in this. No half, no 3/4 stitches, nothing. Just straight cross stitch. This is a nice, easy pattern. Oh, goodness. It's a lovely day out there. It is like going to be 62 degrees. It was 60 some degrees yesterday. It'll probably snow by Tuesday. No, I'm just kidding. We always say that, if it's nice, then there's a storm coming, especially this time of year. But at least the wind slowed down a little bit. It was a little breezy yesterday. We were down sitting by the street watching the Halloween parade for the elementary school. And you just got all that dust and people moving around, and that's why I'm kind of stuffy today. But I will put all of the links to these 2 kits and the information about the over $50 orders, free shipping, and 2 free products. all in the description box. And if there's any other information I think you need to know. But just a lovely little store. Sometimes some of these stores, they get so much going that it's hard to figure out what you want to look at. This is easy navigating through this store. Love it. Everything's... Come on. Come on. Everything is broken down very nicely. They did not have an extra Joy Sunday section. And I just typed counted cross stitch into their search bar, and that's how I found out what counted ones they had. Well, this has been a whole single length of thread, and we're making some kind of progress here. So I got all that done. But it doesn't take you very long on 11 count. It makes progress so much faster. And plus I can see it. It's great. Without wearing my mag eyes. And the colors are nice and bright on the canvas, so it's easy to see it. Now, I don't usually get 14 count. This is an 11 count. So I'm assuming that the colors are just as bright, if I could just talk, on the 14 count as well. We're about there, guys. I don't think there'll be a jump into another area. Not with this little bit of thread. Okay, just get rid of this thread. But as you can see, I made that kind of progress in, what, 20, 25 minutes? So it's very easy. Alright guys, well don't forget to check out One Day Saving and see if there's anything there that you like. And like I said, all the information for the kits and their store will be in the description box below. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe. And please hit the bell, and that way you'll know when my next video comes out. Stay safe, stay healthy. We'll see you tomorrow. God bless. Bye-bye. Keep stitching.